All right, hey guys, welcome back. Here we go, day one of my solar install on the truck camper. I got my little welding machine set up to build my solar rack right there. Starting off, I'm going to be pulling the generator out, that old factory generator. Yep, she's going to be coming out. Coming inside, I have got to pull the futon out, tear all the remainder of that box out, start staging everything, cut my plywood, do my layout for all my Victron equipment. It's going to be a big day. Big day. Been looking forward to this one for a while, man. I've got somebody coming over to help me here in a little bit. You're gonna get to meet him. A lot going on today. Whole lot going on today. Pretty excited about it. You're gonna pretty much hear me say that a lot. Did get my my little Onan P2500i in. Generator Mart had an amazing deal on that thing, man. I had to get it. We're gonna carry that as just like a little backup. You know, we were carrying that Westinghouse 4500. I still got it. This is gonna be so much easier just throwing the back seat. Holds like a gallon of gas. Just a little backup. Yeah, Generator Mart had that for Black Friday. It was $6.97 regular, and I got it for 460 bucks. So I had to scoop it up. It's gonna be interesting today. I am gonna run my aluminum welder. I'm gonna run it off the F3800 right there. So we're gonna see how that goes. It's gonna be pretty interesting. So stay tuned, and we'll get started here right shortly. All right, we're back. How about you, Justin? Say hi. Hi. There we go. I got him working on the generator there, getting them frame bolts out. We've already been inside, got that torn away. All come out relatively easy. So the plan is, I'm gonna come out right here. I'm gonna come out to here, build that back out, all the way out. That's gonna be built out. This is gonna be my box. And against this wall, all of my solar equipment is gonna be installed against that. This is gonna be cut out. That's where the server rack batteries are gonna go. And then this is all going to be plywooded on top. Nice enclosure. Everything should breathe pretty well. We're making pretty good progress. Still got a long way to go. A little nervous installing this equipment. Not gonna lie, this would be my first time. I've never crimped so much as a lug before in my life. I have watched a lot of videos. That being said, I got to get to work. Here we go. Mr. Justin got one more bolt left, and she'll be ready to come out of there.
Yeah, we'll figure how to get back there. Try to make it longer.
I'm glad he can get his hands in there because there wasn't no way I could. Man, it's amazing on this 915 just how much more floor space that opened up in here. We're going to let Mr. Justin take that generator home with him and play with it. That's not in my plans to have that. We're going to take all of this off now. You got to be real careful when doing this. Kind of like that. Now I can get in there. Amazing how that hammer makes room for you. I'll tell you what, they put these suckers together pretty dang good for just some glue and a few screws. Well, that's the inside of that. Continuing on. All right, big points for Justin. We got the generator out. Here we go. She's out of there. The old Guardian, she's done her time. Only had 130 hours on it, but her time is done. 20 plus years, 130 hours, that ain't bad. It was barely ran. A few more things and I'll be able to cut my board out, my mounting board, and kind of lay out everything that I'm going to be putting, try to figure out my layout. We are getting there. About ready to cut my backer board, my inverter, charge controller, all of that's going to sit on there, so getting ready to cut that backer board. My little 2500 Cummins fit perfect inside there. So that's going to work out good. I'll just need to put a floor inside here. Of course, take the gas line out. So that's going to work out good. And my red ODO battery fit perfect in there, and I got to sort through all these wires to figure out what's what. Not that many hot wires go to a battery in here, and that many grounds, so I need to figure out what they're all going to. The old F3800 putting in some work. About to run the skill saw. Justin, you want to hold that camera? Oh, Justin, cameraman, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
That Anchor F3800, that's pretty impressive, man. I know it's just a skill saw, you know, but there you go. How you like that? What kind of rush does that skill saw have? It's 1,024 watts. I thought I saw 2,000 there for a minute. Try it again.
Close to 2,000.
1970. Tell you what, for giggles, let's just see what the Anchor F2000 will do. Pretty cool. So there you go. They're not only for just backup power for your home, you also work out in the yard, cut wood, do work, put in work with them. They don't deserve to be just sitting in the corner in your house waiting on the power to go out. All right, so now, next what we're gonna do here, so y'all just play along with me, okay? Because I got this in my mind on how it's gonna go. What I plan on doing is, I'm gonna cover this in black carpet, and then this is what my inverter, I got an inverter, MPPT, charge control, all my Victron equipment is gonna be on this. So it's gonna take me a second to figure out the flow. I've got what I think is going to work, but what I think and what's actually going to work, because I've never done this before, so we'll see. All right, here's my black carpet, my felt, or whatever you want to call it, Amazon special. I'll give a shout out to SignatureSolar on YouTube. Kind of stole a page out of his book. Been watching him quite a bit, and he's got really good content. He does some good installs, and he puts that black carpet on his wood. And he does a lot of 24 volt installs, which kind of influenced me to do 24 volt in my camper. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Go check him out. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna spray our 3M90 adhesive on our board and try not to be very shy with it. Hey, and y'all don't be afraid, you know. If you see something that I'm probably not doing right, leave it in the comments, tell me. I do take criticism well. And actually, you know, being that this is my first time ever doing this, and I'm just a YouTube expert. That's how I learned. And I assume a lot of you, that's how you're learning as well. Holla at your boy in the comments. Let me know what's up. I ain't afraid to go back and redo something. So we're gonna take our carpet. There's probably a better way I could be doing this, but I'm not. I'm gonna do it this way. The wind is not helping me. We're just gonna lay it on there. At least it's kind of forgiving. It gives you a chance to work with it before it just holds on to it. We got that. Leave enough, you know, where you can pull it around to get it tight on the back side. There we go. We'll take it, flip it, and you're gonna spray our carpet this side. Pull it and stick it, baby. Pull it and stick it. Oh yeah, that glue holds it good. Then I'll come back through and just trim it again. Pretty easy. Boy, they're gonna mess around and think a professional done this, you hear me? A professional, that's what I am. All right, we're gonna get this all set up and bring some of my equipment back out and show you how we're gonna maybe lay it all out. So there we go. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna assemble and lay out my multi-plus, my MPPT, all my DC to DC charger, everything, wire track, everything. I'm gonna lay it out, install it all on the table, and hopefully try to bench test it on the table. And then bring this whole platform in here, screw it to there, install it, and then get some more wood, and then we're gonna build out right here, back where it used to be, and that's gonna come all the way across. The whole thing is gonna be all the way across. And it'll be on a piano hinge where it'll also have a top on it, because that couch has got to go back on top of here. If I want to access everything, you know, I can just unlatch it and pull that down. I kind of want to put a plexiglass opening in it with some white lights in there, LED lighting, where I can just hit a switch and light up everything. And just look through the bottom and be able to see everything. Plus, I think it'll be kind of cool. But anyway, that's where we're at. Let me get this back outside, and we'll start getting some big blue Victron equipment laid out on it and see what she looks like. All right, so here we are. We got a lot of questions from people. How in the hell are you gonna put 3 server rack batteries into that little bitty camper? Where are you gonna put it? The big reveal. Right there. There's 3 SignatureSolar EG4 LL version 2s, 24 volt variety. Right there. They're gonna sit in there. I'm gonna build some kind of little cage around it where I can keep them together where they won't move around. That's still in the planning phase. That's how they're gonna be, right there. Gonna be pretty sick if you ask me, but ain't nobody asking me. Let me get all my stuff out and we'll start planning the layout of how everything's gonna go on our backer board. Hey y'all. So here it is. This is, as of right now, this is gonna be my layout. Got my multi-plus right here, MPPT, my 241220, my 122415, Servo GX, Links distributor, emergency shutoff. I still gotta put my solar isolator. but I think that I'll put that on the wall, on the facing wall. That'll be right here. Gonna have to study it a little more, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be my layout. My battery's over here, power coming in. We're gonna go to the links distributor. Tell you what, I'll take that off, put another track right here, and power will come out into my links, come out of here, go to both of these, into the inverter. I think we got it. I think we got it. If you see something different, holler at me, let me know, because I'm probably wrong, but I think I'm right. I think we're gonna look good. I think it's gonna be clean. Stay tuned and we'll get this all bolted down. We'll get her in there and see what it looks like. There we have it. That is the plan. That is what it's gonna look like, guys. That is my layout. I think I've got it right. I probably could come up a little higher with the multi-plus, but I think that'll work out. So we got batteries gonna come in, come up, go to the links. Links is gonna take care of everything. Go to the inverter. Like I said, I've already got a splice box in here that I installed. I spliced into my shore power, onto my transfer switch. And those cables in here already ran. My solar glands on the roof, got it ran already. So all those can come in. I think I'm on the right track, fingers crossed. Tell you what, the part I'm most nervous about is when I flip that switch and add power to it. So far, I'm pretty satisfied with it. But like I said before, y'all, critique me, let me know I'm doing wrong. I'm here to learn too. That's where I'm at right now. So I guess I'll get this taken down, start running some wire to it. All right, we're gonna start crimping our lugs. Just a little old Amazon special hydraulic crimper. Let's see how it does. There you go, good connection. Then we're gonna take our heat shrink, put it on there. I'm not very organized right now, guys. I'm trying to really figure out what I'm doing. We'll do these first couple on camera here, give you an idea of what we're doing. I'm not gonna bore you and sit here and heat shrink every single connection. You can see the glue starting to seep out. That's how you know she's done. First connection done, just a few more to go. All right, so we're gonna get this some ran and heat shrunk and get back with you. All right, here we are. We're gonna crimp our negative cable here. I'll tell you what, this little Harbor Freight, not Harbor Freight, sorry, Amazon. Got her off Amazon. Really does the trick. Does pretty good. There, I can give you some tips that I learned. The tips that I learned watching videos, you know, be sure you get all your little copper ends inside there. Don't leave any sticking out. Can't have that. We're gonna short it out on something on that we don't want. But here, we got our positive ran. I'll come back through and torque everything. You gotta pull your little grommet out. There's your grommet. Cut it to fit. Got a train coming, so we're gonna cut this off and come back to you. First mission's a success. Got the positive and negative ran off the inverter. Going to my links distributor. 200 amp mega fuse. So now we're gonna wire up our MPPT. So I got a little cheat sheet. Most of you know about them. Explorer's Life, old Nate. He's got some great videos, man, tutorials. I've watched him pretty religiously. Even bought some of his stuff. Splice box, bought that from them. Just kind of helps me out looking at where they ran everything. But he gets really detailed, man, in his videos. He will, you know, extremely detailed. They do really, really good work. We're gonna get the old MPPT wired up here. All right, there we go, getting closer. We are getting closer. I don't think we did too bad, really. I'm missing a few things, of course, but she is getting there, guys. Pretty proud of it. Give you a chance to look it over pretty good. You might find some things I did wrong. There's no batteries. I got one more that's got to get charged up here pretty good. The other two at 100%. All right, there we go. I think I'm going to leave it at that today. Oh, I need to get V-bus, I think it's cable that goes from the inverter to the servo. I didn't get that for some reason. I think I pretty much got everything else that I'm going to need. It's getting closer. Getting closer. Hopefully by tomorrow, maybe I can have things buttoned up and start working on the way it looks and reboxing everything in and doing some of the woodwork, some of the finish out. Thank you guys for joining, and check out in my description. I'll leave a link to where I've got everything at. Of course, you know where that came from. EG4LL, SignatureSolar. You can go to my link in the description and get yourself a discount. Just click on my link. It'll take you right to it. Get you a discount, save a little money. And plus, you know, it'll help my channel out. Pretty excited about it. All right, good morning, everybody. We are back again. This is day 2. Today, we are going to start on the solar rack. We're going to get going on it. We got the trim taken off beside the camper there. And what we're going to have is, I got 2x2 aluminum angle. Already test fit a couple pieces, and I think it's going to work out pretty good. We got old Justin back here again, help out.
What's up?
What's up, Justin? You ain't got the Anchor F3800. That's what we're gonna be running the welding machine with today. So we're gonna get started on this. Man, I'm super excited. Everything's been going really well. System went in good, man. Went in really good. So we're gonna take a break on that install while I got some help here. System went in really well. All three 24-volt batteries are charged up to 100%. I just gotta get my RJ45 cable that'll run from the inverter to the servo. Gotta get that. A few other things I gotta get. But right now, we are going to get started on this solar rack. I've kind of got it in my mind how I want to do this. There's no guarantees it's going to work out. I've been planning in my head for a few days now, or no, a few months rather. Then the plan is to build an aluminum structure that's going to take the solar rack above the AC. I got about 9 inches, 10 inches or so from the roof to the AC. It's the low profile unit from Rec Pro, the Houghton AC. I'm gonna have that aluminum rack, and then I'm gonna build a frame that's gonna be on hinges. That's gonna sit on top of that rack. And I'm gonna have 2 actuators that are controlled by remote, and I can hit the button and it's gonna send the panels up on an angle. That's the plan. We'll see how it works out. Well, let us get started here. All right, here's the plan. This is what we're gonna do. All right, as you can see, we're taking the trim off the side. We're gonna leave butyl tape, put butyl tape there. This 2x2 angle is gonna sit like that. We're gonna drill some holes. I'm gonna run stainless lag screws in it. Right now, we're just gonna run a couple of them in there. We'll get everything test fitted. I'll start welding my uppers, then we'll pull it level. You see the AC right here? I'm only, I think 8 or 9 inches tall. Above that is where the panels are gonna sit. I'll leave a little bit of space, get some good airflow going. That's where we're at with it. All right, I'd say that was a success. Got it in there, got a couple little lag screws in it. But man, it is solid. Came out real solid. It's gonna look good. Got a piece of angle across the AC. Up here's 11. 10 inches will give me about 1.5 inches above my AC. The rack to be on the top side of this. So I'm gonna go cut some 10-inch pieces, install my angle on the other side, get my cross braces going, and then continue on. But I'm real pleased with the way this came out. It's gonna work out great. Oh yeah, Daddy's digging it.
What y'all doing?
About to weld these vertical pieces on. The sides went on awesome, just like I planned. Anchored in real nice. This thing is going to be stout. We're going to put the vertical pieces up, then our crosses. It's coming together really nice, really nice. It's going to be painted black. It's going to look good. We got just a few bolts in it right now holding it together. I'm going to tack everything on. I don't want to weld it up here. I don't want splatter getting all over my nice pretty camper. But yeah, continuing on, man. Everything's coming together really nicely. It's going to be pretty impressive when it's done. What do you think, Justin?
I think it'll look good after we get done.
You helping, Justin?
Yeah, sort of.
Sorta.
I'm just pushing him around whenever he needs to.
Justin's a big help.
Anchor F3800. Putting in more work. Running an aluminum welder. Man, you gotta love that thing.
I do.
It's been amazing.
He even takes it in the house and babysits it.
I do. I put it right by where I sit and charge it at night. And I talk to it.
Oh my God. Justin, do something with him.
That's your husband.
Well.
That's why I can't see nothing. Leave my glasses on. All right, good morning, everybody. I'm back at it again. We had to leave a little early yesterday because really didn't get much work in. Had to go to my sister's house for a little Christmas get-together. Got up this morning and got started on everything. And this is where I'm at right now. I got one side built. That's what it's going to look like. That's the side of the rack. This will be the front of the camper. Went ahead and built it, not on camera because I wanted to get it all figured out and didn't look like a complete idiot. I think that's what I'm going to go with right there. So that'll be up on the camper. The slope right here will be at the front and the panels will be from here to there across the camper. I think it came out pretty good. I have not welded aluminum in, geez, 25 years or better. So I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Pretty happy. And I tell you what, I'm not sponsored at all by them, but I got to give some props out. Yes Welder. Bought this little welding machine, and I think the most expensive thing cost me was getting the dang argon bottle. That was like $500 for an argon bottle. But it's got the TIG rig, stick, MIG, and I bought the aluminum spool gun, flow meter, everything I really needed. All together, I probably got about $1,100 in it all. So that's pretty good for all processes. So that's where we're at. Of course, right there, buddy. She's been running strong. Once again, I can't say enough about it, man. For me, these little power stations, I'm not going to use them a whole lot camping. Maybe the little one, if we're sitting out by the fire or something, you know, might use the little one to keep our phone charged or whatever, you know. I have found more use to these things going out in the yard and doing something and not wanting to string 150 foot of extension cord from an outlet. I just wheel that sucker out there, man, and I do what I got to do, you know, whatever it be. I bought a 50 amp cord to go from a 75-foot cord, but I was like, just rather wheel that around. Works out good. But that's how the panels are going to be laid out right there. Change the subject. That's the way they're going to be laid out. And there's going to be 2 more on the other side. So that's 136 inches. I'm going to go across it. I'm still trying to design how I'm going to mount my I want to put actuators underneath it and build a frame for all 4 panels to sit in with a 12 volt or 24 volt actuator, actuated motors that I can hit the button and bring them on up. I think it would be cool. Oh, and update on the shop. You see the slabs here, and I got all kind of crap on it. January 9th they called, and they will be here to put my shop up. Man, I'm so excited about that. Super excited. But yeah, it's 30 foot by 40 foot. It's going to be 14 foot tall with a 14 by 14 roll up door, 1 entry door right here. I ran my plumbing for a toilet and sink. Gonna have an office back here. Right here in the back, it's gonna be a 12 by 12 office. And I want to do a mezzanine level up top and have a little place over here in the corner where I can film, review products, whatever I want to do right there. And also gonna have a 7 foot by 6 foot roll up door right there. That's the plan. So let me go ahead and get started on this other side. I'm chomping. I want to get these panels up there. I'm chomping at the bit to get some power to this thing, get my programming, get all that ready. Oh, and I don't know if I included on the last video, but where I took the old generator out, that little Cummins 2500 Onan Cummins generator, you know, a handheld one, fit absolutely perfect in there. So I think that's where she's going to live at. Little backup for them cloudy days. But there we go. Let me get everything set up here. I'll show you kind of in detail how I built this one and follow along with me. See you in a second. Okay, well, I just started putting things up. We're supposed to have a little rain tomorrow. I ran out of argon, so we'll show you what a aluminum weld. Well, what I did, I went exchange my bottle, and Tractor Supply gave me a bottle of CO2 mixed gas, argon and CO2. You can't weld aluminum with carbon dioxide and argon. That's what it looks like. I was like, what the heck? And I looked at the bottle. I was like, oh man. I had to run all the way back to Tractor Supply and get my bottle back because they didn't have it. And I'll go exchange my bottle at Airgas tomorrow. And I'll finish this other rack at that time. Let me show you what it looks like with the completed side on. I think it came out pretty good. I think it looks good. That's what we're working with, guys. That's what it's going to look like. I think it came out nice. It is sturdy. I got lag bolts in the side there. I'm gonna put a few more. And then once I put the cross braces on, that goes to the other side, tie that all in. That sucker ain't going nowhere, man. It ain't going nowhere. There's 2 of my 4 panels. 2 SignatureSolar 400 watt panels, 400 watts a piece. So tonight I'm gonna go inside the camper and finish up some of this. Do some of my wiring and get my batteries all paralleled and ran through and try to program that inverter today, tonight sometime. Put a little juice to her and see how she acts. Something I've never done before. So this video is going to be a little long. We're going to go ahead and stop it here. We'll pick up part 2. Hopefully the second part of this will be the completion. Everything will be finished. We'll try like heck. So I appreciate y'all watching. If y'all stayed watching the whole time, I really appreciate it. And there'll be some links in the description for Anchor, for SignatureSolar. Looking to buy something? Use my link. Go buy it. It don't cost you anything more, and it helps my channel out. Once again, guys, boom. Appreciate y'all. Later.